Exercise 6.1, Problem 4, Discussion. In the figure, AC is parallel to BD and CE is parallel to DF. If OA equal to 12 and AB equal to 9, OC equal to 8 and EF equal to 4.5, then find FO. Okay, so what they say is AC is parallel to BD and CE is parallel to DF, right? So basically you can apply Thales theorem to triangle OBD and to triangle ODF. Okay, so basically let me repeat. So you can apply the Thales theorem to triangle OBD and ODF, right? Now next, see, you have put all the dimensions here. So we have written all the dimensions here, right? So let's list out what is given in the problem. The given is already here. So all these measurements are given, so that we are listing it out. We are asked to find FO. Okay, and how will we find FO? So take a look at this. So when you apply Thales theorem to OBD, right? So this 12 by 9 will be equal to 8 by CD. So from which you can calculate CD. So once you know CD, again apply Thales theorem to ODF. So which means 8 by CD will be equal to OE by OF. Since we know CD, from that equation we will be able to calculate OE. Once you know OE, OF or FO is nothing but OE plus EF. You got it? So basically you'll have to apply Thales theorem twice. Right? So as I said, please look into all these points. When they say parallel, it should ring a bell that Thales theorem is highly likely to be employed. Okay? Right. So we need to calculate FO. Right. Thales theorem is a formula which is applicable here. So step 1, first review the diagram. As I said, only when you review the diagram, you'll be able to make out, okay, so this AC is parallel to CE, so which means, and they are given 3 dimensions, so from which you can calculate this. Once you calculate this, you'll be able to calculate this. So kind of, when you review the diagram, you get the broad idea how to do the problem. Next, apply the Thales theorem for triangle OBD. So triangle OBD, apply Thales theorem. What does it say? OA by AB equal to OC by CD. From which you can calculate CD. Step 3, apply Thales theorem for ODF, right? So when you apply ODF, what will happen? OC by CD will be equal to OE by EF. We just calculated CD. So in this triangle, we know 3 dimensions. So which means we will be able to calculate OE from this equation. Once you know EF or OE, you can calculate FO, which is OE plus EF. Got it? So this is how this problem can be solved. So what I suggest is you pause the video here and try to work this problem on your own, and on completion please come back and check your working against our solution. Right, the solution is here. All the measurements are put in the triangle, right? Now we know in the triangle OBD, AC is parallel to BD. So which means by Thales theorem, OA by AB will be equal to OC by CD. That's what is given here. Now we put all the values. So what is OA? OA is 12. What is AB? AB is 9. And OC is 8. And CD is unknown. So from this equation, you'll be able to get CD goes up. So it will become 8 into 9 divided by 12. Right? So CD is 8 into 9 by 12. So 4 will go 2 times, 4 will go 3 times, 3 will go 3 times, 3 2s are 6 centimeter. So CD equal to 6 centimeter. Now you apply the Thales theorem again for this triangle ODF, right? So ODF, because CE is parallel to DF. So which means Thales theorem is again applicable for this triangle ODF. So in this triangle, OC by CD will be equal to OE by EF, right? So now we put all the values. OC is given as 8, CD we calculated here 6 centimeter, OE is not known, and EF is given 4.5 centimeter. It's given 4.5 centimeter. So OE will be equal to OC divided by CD into EF. So that will be 8 into 4.5 divided by 6, right? So this on simplification will give you 6 centimeters. Okay. Now OF will be OE plus EF. If you look at the diagram, it will be clear. OF will be OE plus EF. We just calculate OE to be 6 centimeter. EF is already given 4.5. So you add up, you will get OF as 10.5 centimeter. Okay. So I think I made the problem easy. If not, please go through the video one more time. It will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.